Peter the Cat here again. I am just so disappointed with my last video. I tried to tweet it to Yes California to see what they thought about leaving the galaxy, and they never responded to me. It's a genius idea. I was hoping they would make me their leader. However, they had the time to favorite this one tweet from this Calexit bear, but they wouldn't listen to a cat like me. I am just so disappointed with all the liberals reacting to Trump's inauguration and election. I mean, geez. They're just all incompetent. It's really important we stand up to Trump now. I mean, first there's the threat of alien invasion that I talked about in my previous video, but second, the more worrying thing is Trump might be getting a puppy. I mean, that is a clear conflict of interest. He's going to be shilling himself out to the dog lobby. I mean, the Obamas have also shilled themselves out to dogs, and Bill and Hillary used to be friendly to cats because they owned socks, but then they got rid of Socks when he refused to get along with that ugly creature Buddy. It just does not help that so many liberals are just shooting themselves in the foot and making themselves look like fools in trying to oppose Trump. You know what? For this video, I'm going to pwn liberals and just show you what all incompetent fools you are. First on my list are all these celebrities that say they want to leave the United States but then don't actually do it. I apologize for using Breitbart. I mean, they're the first website that comes up when I Google this. And this is low on my list because I don't really care that much about celebrity politics, really, except when they run for office, obviously. So you have Cher and Barbara Streisand, they're to be expected. Jon Stewart says he wants to leave the planet. I don't know, why is Jon Stewart on the list? Wouldn't that statement be more of a joke? I wasn't joking when I said to leave the galaxy. Hey Breitbart, put me on the list! Then we have Samuel L. Jackson. No! You can't leave! Disney needs you! What if Mace Windu was alive and he's actually Snoke? Who's going to play Nick Fury in Avengers Infinity War? You can't leave. We need you so bad. We also need you, Amy Schumer. Who's going to be Barbie in the Barbie movie? Al Sharpton, I don't care if he leaves. Why is he on the list? I didn't think he was a celebrity. He's just some civil rights person. I don't remember seeing him in movies and stuff. And then we have a bunch of Democrats saying they won't attend Trump's inauguration, but who cares? They didn't change anything. I think I should give special mention also to Meryl Streep. She went to the Golden Globes and made the bold statement that Donald Trump is a bully.
It was that moment when the person asking to sit in the most respected seat in our country imitated a disabled reporter, someone he outranked in privilege, power, and the capacity to fight back. When the powerful use their position to bully others, we all lose. Okay, go up with that thing. Okay, this brings me to the press. We need the principled press to hold power to account, to call them on the carpet for every outrage.
Yay! I award you, Meryl Streep, not with the Golden Globe, but with the Garfield Well Duh achievement in pointing out the blindingly obvious. Yeah, Trump's a bully. Like, I couldn't figure that out reading tons and tons of articles about him saying, oh, John McCain's not a war hero and blah, 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 blah. By the way, I think I should note that this clip she's talking about, Donald Trump has done the shaky arms thing while mocking even people that aren't disabled. Just a minor nitpick. I wonder, what if I was part of the alt-right and got a lot of applause for just saying obvious things about Hillary? Hello, fellow alt-righters. I am Miano Yiannopoulos, writer for Breitbart. The left in this country has been controlled by political correctness for too long. I am going to say something that may trigger some of you SJWs out there, so go off to your safe space if you have to right now. Okay? I think Hillary Clinton is a little bit shrill sometimes. Yes, thank you, I love you all. Maybe that's why the bitch coughs so much. She wouldn't be hacking and wheezing all the time if she just toned it down a little. I should give special mention to one conservative celebrity, Ted Nugent. He made a rather strange video celebrating Trump's election.
I really, really love your middle finger. You have a beautiful middle finger, America. I like to just caress that middle finger and stroke that middle finger and give it a big kiss. Thank you, Donald Trump, for your sacrifices. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your balls. Love the balls. Big fan of the balls. America, it's all about balls, spirit, attitude, tenacity. Oh, hallelujah. All right, I got to take off my gay apparel here. Remember, it's all about heart, soul, spirit, attitude, and scrotum. And all you beautiful ladies out there, just think in terms of scrotum. You gotta let it swing, Heather and Jan, to and fro, and bash down tall buildings. Well, it's about, the scrotum is about tenacity and take no shit-itis.
For someone who's really anti-gay, he sure talks a lot about balls and scrotums.
I never bend over, Rover.
There are all these news stories of giant protests against Trump, but then if you actually talk to some of the people, it turns out they didn't actually vote. Gee, thanks a lot for caring about the election after it's over. Agent of Doubt has an interesting video showing the Trump protests before the election where there's only 10 people, and then comparing it to Trump protests after the election where there's thousands of people. Jeez. How about next we read some insulting liberal tweets? Flyover state edition. I'm choosing this particular term because I haven't heard the term flyover state before, and it's just, I think, a really weird insult. I mean, you're insulting a state by insinuating, oh, people don't really live there. We just fly over those places.
This is a reminder. You goddamn flyover states elected a pathological, misogynistic halfwit. Good job, idiots.
Well, I agree with the pathological halfwit part. I mean, Trump is clearly crazy if he's gonna shill himself out to dogs.
For serious, this is what we're going to have to deal with for the next 4 years. I blame you, flyover states. Stupid flyover states separating us and screwing our country. Ugh, white nationalists will be running this country. Don't tell me to get over it. You did this, flyover states. Hashtag not my president. I love my country too much to normalize Trump. I'll be damned if the dim-witted flyover states hijack this nation. Fuck the flyover states, man. Fuck them. Maybe the reason you're flyover states is because nobody wants to visit your backwards thinking towns and cities. America can keep getting angrier, more bigoted, more sexist, and a lot more red. We're done having these flyover states decide things for us. I wish the East and West Coasts would sanction the hell out of the flyover states. How about we build walls around each coast and secede from the flyover states? Let them have Trump. Hashtag just a thought. Tired of the flyover states being the tail that wags the dog? Time for California to go on its own. Hashtag CalExit.
I guess we're Californians going our own way. Imagine if in 10 or 20 years, like, people that formerly supported CalExit try to run for office or something, and then it causes a scandal for them, kind of like when Sarah Palin got in trouble for marrying a man who joined an Alaskan secessionist movement.
Hypothetically, how much could we sell the flyover states for? If we pull a Costco and sell them in bulk, we could get some serious offers. The very existence of the Senate's 2 senators per state rule gives the less populated flyover states disproportionate overrepresentation.
Yes, that's what we have to do. Not only get rid of the Electoral College, get rid of the Senate too! They're totally breaking democracy.
An open letter to the flyover states. I truly don't expect you to understand why this is scary to people who don't look like you. Let the flyover states have their rapists in chief. Hashtag NYExit.
I didn't know this, but there's also a secessionist movement for New York also. Although all they have is just a Facebook page and a petition. It's not like Yes California where they have a whole website.
These tweets bother me because they pretty much paint all these states with a broad brush. Yeah, there are racist voters out there, but I don't think it's really fair to, paint an entire state as racist. I mean, I don't like it when Trump supporters, paint California and other blue states as with a broad brush and going, oh, they're full of people that want to legalize child prostitution and they're all these liberal Marxists and blah, 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 blah. There's even this one comic that paints California like Red China. By the way, I think I should note that this is actually an edited version of a Red Panels comic. Here's the original. Now, the person that draws Red Panels is actually pretty anti-SJW and stuff, so I don't know if this is supposed to be satire or something. I guess I might as well mention how Facebook and Twitter started banning alt-right accounts after the election. Now, I can understand if they're going after racist idiots like Richard Spencer, okay, but if it's people that are just supporting Trump and not breaking the rules, don't ban those people. I mean, you're not going to fight the alt-right just by, kicking people off your website. It's just going to invoke the Barbra Streisand effect. Huh, I brought up Barbra Streisand twice in this video. That's weird. Anyway, it's just cowardly when you're just trying to shut down all discourse and everything. I guess last but not least, I'll go over the people that are criminal and stuff. People sending Trump death threats and everything. When I started to research this, I was actually surprised that there have been people who have actually been arrested, and some of the threats are coming from people that are actually journalists. I'm just gonna go through this montage style. Gotta like all those liberals that say they want to shoot Trump. Gee, I didn't know they were secretly pro-Second Amendment. I guess all those gun control laws we passed were a mistake or something. I just don't think it's consistent to criticize Trump for inciting violence at his rallies, but then threaten to commit violence yourself. I guess I'll end this video on some advice for Hillary. I think it's best to just leave politics altogether. Quit while you're ahead. Maybe sell the rights to your life story to the Lifetime Network or something. I'm sure they can make an interesting biopic out of you. If you excuse me, I need to come to terms with the fact that Trump is probably going to be shilling ourselves out to the dog lobby for the next 4 to 8 years. What are we going to do, Garfield? This country is going to the dogs, and there's no one left to stand up to Trump. We're just going to have to deal with this for the next 4 to 8 years. What are you talking about? That's crazy talk. Make a video to Trump explaining all my concerns? You really think he's going to listen? Yeah, I know I'm the smartest furry there is, but furry advice for Donald Trump. Are you serious? I don't mean to argue with you, Garfield, but fine, I'll do it. I will do as you tell me, Master. I sometimes get asked, Mialo, why do you write for Breitbart? Aren't you a cat? Well, I believe that dogs are man's best friend, and any country that doesn't acknowledge that is fucked up. If I had the choice, I would be a dog instead. It would be better for everybody.